Hey everyone, Tony Walsh here. Welcome back to Walsh Farms and another edition of our mail call and shout out video series. So today I've got a few different channels that we want to recognize. A couple of them that we just met, and one we ate lunch with, the other one we ate supper with. Great friends that we have become because of YouTube. And then some others that I have got some stuff in the mail from. And so let's get to recognizing who those are. So the first one is Pettways Family Farmstead, or as they are now known, Pettways 3 Creek Farms. And there's a story behind that, so you'll have to go to their channel and watch their video on the story, and I'll leave a link to all these channels in the description below. So that way you can go check them all out. So we had recently, Jackie and I had recently been to West Georgia on a trip. And James Pettway came down to eat lunch with us. So let me show you the short clip that I made while we were in, where were we at? Warm Springs, Georgia. So that's where we eat lunch. So let's roll the clip. Hey everyone, Tony Walsh here. Welcome back to Walsh Farms. This video is going to be a shout out and a mail call, a YouTube meetup, and behind me you see this big gentleman. He's leaning over right now. He's actually 6.5 foot tall. He's way taller than I am. But Jackie and I, we're in Warm Springs, Georgia. Andrew just graduated from Fort Benning, Georgia today, so we were over here close to James and figured we'd meet up somewheres and eat lunch and just fellowship with James. Angela couldn't be with us today, but take a moment, and I'm gonna put a link in the description down here. Go look at Pettways Family Farmstead and check them out. Great folks. This is actually about the third or fourth time we've got together. Originally met them a year ago about now at a Georgia YouTube meetup. And you know, we have developed a great friendship, and that's one thing about YouTube. You know, we say we're all family, and we are to a certain extent, but YouTube has brought us close to a lot of people, not just James and Angela, Frank and Tina, Ed and Ernie Hatmaker, Rick and Lala from the Lala Farm. You know, just we have all become great friends. Go check out James and Angela at Pettways Family Farmstead.
Appreciate it.
Here we are at the newly named Pettways 3 Creek Farms, and eventually the name will just change to 3 Creek Farms. But you can learn more about that by watching their video right here. Now, you saw that cheesy 30-45 second clip of me and James standing at the back of my truck just introducing him. Well, I feel so bad because James put up an 18-minute and 23-second video of our meeting. So, James, I feel bad. Angela, I feel bad. I knew what I had in my mind with that clip, and that's why I only made it a clip. And shame on me. The next time I promise you a whole lot better video than what I just did. But folks, James and Angela and their entire family, you know, go visit them at Pettways 3 Creek Farms. And again, I'll leave that link below. You know, they're just a family trying to make a living, trying to get by, and just doing a lot of different things on their homestead or farmstead. So go check out Pettways 3 Creek Farms. Now, this next family that we met is a great family. They have become one of our closest YouTube friends and families just because we have the opportunity to see them more than we have the rest of them. Now, about a year ago this time, we had a small meetup in central Georgia, and it was Jackie and I, the Pettways that you just saw, Rick and Lala from the Lala Farms, and Ed and Ernie Hatmaker from Ernie Hatmaker's her channel, Ed's Attention to Detail, so y'all are getting free shout outs. But the one we have built a real friendship with, just because, again, we see them more than any of the rest of them just because of the way we travel, is the big channel, and they have two channels. The big one is Frank and Tina. Frank being the big one, not Tina. Frank's the big one. But then Tina has a channel called Frye. And they travel to, being Frank and Tina, and the girls traveled to, well, actually, no, we traveled to Bremen on our way back home to eat supper with them. So we saw James Pettway one day, and Frank and Tina and the girls the next day. Because, you just can't, once we meet, and it doesn't matter who it is, we all become great friends. And so let's turn around and look at the channels Frank and Tina and Frye. So here you see the channel of Frank and Tina. It doesn't say how many subs they have. And once you see them, you'll realize this is the bigger of the two channels. But Frank is also the bigger of the two people. Sorry, Frank. Love you like a brother. But, they are great people. He does a lot of short videos, just some family stuff. Frank does some how-to stuff, because Frank's an electrician by trade. So does a lot of how-tos. And again, we have built up a friendship with them that will last a lifetime. They've come to see us. We went to Jekyll to see them. Finally went to Bremen to their town to see them. So go check out Frank and Tina. And then the next channel is the beautiful Tina, or Frye. Smaller channel, but still a great lady. Does a lot with the kids. They're raising 3 grandkids as their own. All 3 of the girls are beautiful. They're wonderful. And Haley in this one here, after we eat supper, she left us, it's not in this video, but I'm just, she left us a sweet handwritten note that, just meant a lot to us. These girls are being raised right. Just thank Frank and Tina and Colette for raising these 3 girls. And you got to go watch some of these shorts, because these girls, are living life to the fullest. And actually, let me go back to Frank's. I sit here and just watched this one of Bean doing some dancing. And it's a good thing she learned her dance moves from Frank, because if she would have learned them from Tina, Bean wouldn't have done as good as she did. So Frank, it's a good thing that you know how to dance and you could teach Bean how to do that. So y'all make sure you go check out Frank and Tina and Frye. And again, I'll leave those links in the description. Okay, I know in the introduction I said this was going to be a mail call and a shout out and all that, but when I put that whole video together, it was 26 minutes long, and there was no way I was going to put you through the misery of a 26-minute video. So all you saw was the meetup portion with Pettways 3 Creek Farms and the adventures of, the Frank and Tina, and then Frye. It used to be the adventures of Frank and Tina, now it's just Frank and Tina. So that's just the meetup portion. So I'll do the mail call and the shout outs in another video. So if y'all don't know Pettways 3 Creek Farms, Frank and Tina, and Frye, go check them out. They're all great families. And if you ever have a chance to meet another YouTuber, don't pass it up, because they are great folks. And as I've said before, I hope to meet every one of you one day. But until the next video, y'all take care. Leave me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Don't forget to ring that bell, because we're all in this world together. We all need to support each other. So until the next video, y'all take care and God bless.